Okay. If I recall correctly, we are lifting the lockdown. And we've checked this room, there's nothing here. I can throw things with E and shoot my gun. I can change it with F. Just remember how to play it.
That's it. The other sector should be open now. I think it's time I told Emily why I'm here. I'll risk it. You two should get to know each other.
We are here to find our little brother. I have access to level 2 places now. Cool. I don't know if that's making fun of a book. I think I want to go to executive to make it back to Emily. Hey, dog. Hey, it's a cheer. Thanks, man. I gotta figure out how to make that appear on the screen.
I can't believe we're doing this.
You're number one cheerer.
Apparently the hiss are
If you scroll the thing at the top.
Hope says setting these things up may help.
But I don't even know what I'm doing. She should find some maintenance grunt to do this.
Jesse, you made it. And you lifted the internal lockdown.
Let's talk, Emily.
Yes, of course.
Listen, Emily. Screw it. Just tell her. I haven't been completely honest. I have a younger brother, Dylan. When we were kids, we found an old slide projector in Ordinary's landfill. The slides created doorways to other places. Bad things happened. Came through. That's all she gets. The rest stays locked inside. But we found help. Through one of the doorways, we met something. A being.
A being? What kind of being?
It's hard to describe, but she helped us. We managed to turn the projector off. The bad things that came through the doorways were gone. After that, your people came. Tried to grab us. I ran away. They got Dylan. I left him behind.
Bureau agents took your brother?
Yes. You covered it up. No one believed me. I just want to find Dylan. I've been looking for him ever since.
What happened to the slide projector? It sounds like another object of power.
I thought you took it. The Bureau. Along with Dylan.
I've never heard of it. But around here, I assume everything's classified. You know, I looked into the ordinary AWE case files after you mentioned it. Trench and Darling were both involved. A large area of the containment sector was reserved for it. The case hasn't been active for a long time. I have no idea if anything's still there. Can you tell me more about this being you found?
Let's hope you two get along. She's been with me ever since Ordinary. In my head. She led me to you. I call her Polaris.
As in a guiding star. Did Polaris know about the hiss? If she got you in here in spite of the lockdown, she's very powerful. Which may help explain your test results. Your readings are incredible, Jesse. Now, cross-referencing them with the database, I found 2 matches in Darling's old classified files. Unfortunately, I can't access them beyond the file codes, but one was P6, referring to a prime candidate for a potential future bureau director. This was logged years ago.
Dylan. Is that Dylan?
The other match is on something called Hedron, which must be connected to these Hedron resonance amplifiers somehow. All I know is that Marshall went to the research sector to secure the HRA production after the hiss first attacked.
So, Marshall seems like our best lead on Dylan. I need to go after her. How can I get to the research sector?
Use my keycard. The sector elevator will take you there.
Clearance level 3, baby.
Marshall is the next step. What Emily told me about Ordinary, my powers being connected to things in the Bureau's past. I am so close to something. Do you feel it? Something's coming.
We take turns to come for a visit. I helped you. You owe me now. And when time comes, I will come calling.
Ooh, a bunch of ability points. I don't remember how to... Is it tab? No. Just G, right. Kill dudes in executive sector using launch. Kill his troopers in maintenance sector. Kill enemies without dying. I can do that. Why does this one have a timer on it? New hotline. Okay. How do I spend my stat points? I forget. There's a major target that I have 20 minutes to get to. Well, I want to use the stat points, but I don't know how.
Coordinating? What about the planet tracking?
What button is it? When I get to the energy converters. There's the door. What is the button? I legitimately don't remember how to get to to spend my skill point. Pardon me while I just press every button on my keyboard. I can't figure it out. Oh, it's at these things, right? Eliminate key hiss targets. What's going on with my gun? Yeah, that's bad. Dude almost murdered me. Shit. Yes, pay attention to my health bar when entering combat. Thank you for the just helpful advice. And now I've lost it? It's gone? Well, that's shit. I can break this stuff. And that open field training, sick. Field training actor complaint. I'd like to file a formal complaint re the unauthorized use of my voice in a state of quality that I did not agree on. The fact that we were planning to use material from what I thought was a rehearsal was not communicated to me at all. Had it been, I would have disallowed the use of those recordings. I want use of the Ranger Field Training Course recorded messages to halt immediately. I will not stand for this humiliation among my peers. I will go to HR with this if necessary. Signed, Randall Pulaski. I imagine we get to hear this recording when we go in here.
So I just read this. Welcome to the Ranger Field Training Course. The course must be completed in the specified amount of time. When you're ready to start, press the button. Is that all, or?
I always did love obstacle courses.
So, I go back and forth between using powers or not. I don't have a lot of energy, so I can only throw 2 things before I need to have my energy recharge. So it's a bit of a combination of both.
Get ready, Ranger. Course starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. "45 seconds remaining." seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Course failed. Try
Son
again,
of a
Ranger.
bitch. I got hung up trying to pick up that thing.
Get ready, Ranger. Course starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. "60 seconds remaining. Remaining. 15 seconds remaining. Course complete. Congratulations, Rainer.
Guessing this isn't usually part of the course. It's protecting itself. I need to hit it harder to break that shield.
Need to hit harder. Plastic tree. Altered item. Item must be contained within a soundproof cell. A Holiday Memories brand white plastic tree with green plastic stand. The item repeats words and phrases spoken within a range of redacted feet, always in a tone below something hurts. This verbal mimicry has profoundly distressing effects on the individual it is copying. The item was taken from a Canadian research station established on Ross Island in Antarctica, where it was used to celebrate the holiday season. In 1979, solar radiation damaged the radio, severing the base's only means of communication with the world. After the frozen passages opened, a military expedition visited the base to reestablish contact. They found the base's occupants in various states of madness, rambling about voices in the tree. Military personnel discovered they also heard the tree speaking. After locking the item in a supply crate, they brought it back to the mainland, at which point the Bureau interviewed, "Hey, Dave, thanks for the subscription, buddy." I gotta figure out how to get those to appear on the screen. Use the shield. Don't know. Oh. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to change this button. It's my talk button that is shield. I need to fix that. Q is shield. Okay. first badge you got there.
Good time to have a shield.
I'm very hurt. And just watch that grenade. I have the ability to throw those back. I really gotta use it. Okay, so I still have... Oh my god, I'm safe way back here. I still have shield though. Additional personal mod slot. That's 10% to shield strength. We get a whole shield tree now. Home safe. No unique procedures required. The object is a guardhouse brand. Home safe weight measurements vary when bound. The object allows para-utilitarians to telekinetically gather items and debris from their surroundings. The object is currently bound by redacted. Discovered in the basement of a home in Ohio, the object gained rapid interest in certain online forums dedicated to opening abandoned safes. After months of failure, the owner attempted to open it with explosives. The object survived with no physical damage. Bureau agents were dispatched, now confident of its paranatural nature. Blood occasionally emerges from seam around the object's door. Tests confirm the blood is not human. X-rays taken of the object indicate that something is trapped inside, though the images are always blurred, which indicates the contents of the object are moving. All attempts to open the object have been unsuccessful. Okay, so I guess we're just gonna do the main quest. In research. Okay, I've never been here, so I need to be careful.
Welcome to the research sector of the Federal Bureau of Control. I'm Dr. Casper Darling, head of research. Somebody thought this video would make for great internal communications. I'm looking at you, Mr. Tomasi. So, this is where the magic happens. Anyway, I've been here for 24 years now. I've always been here. And through those years, we've made astonishing discoveries, authored studies of grave importance, and in all this work, there is one thing we know, and that's how little we truly know. Rest assured, we're committed to keep pushing the known laws and borders of reality, and to make the Bureau proud. So, welcome. Assuming you have the necessary clearance, and do follow the safety protocols. Read the manual. Otherwise, bad things will happen.
Those are always pretty great.
Dr. Casper Darling, head of research. Somebody thought this video would make for great internal communications. You, Mr. Tomasi. This is where the magic happens. Anyway,
There's got to be a control point around here. Fix
I've
the
always
flow.
been here. And through those years, we've made astonishing discoveries, authored studies of great importance, and
Where are my bullets going? There's still somebody alive somewhere. Whoa, okay, I see you. My gun just needs, like, better action. Okay. Do I have a slot? Yeah, another personal mod. Let's make launch cost less. His sniper. Bureau snipers specialize in eliminating threats from a distance using the telltale searchlights affixed to their rifles to search for targets. His snipers are no less lethal. The corruption has not changed their tactics. They clearly prefer to maintain a good distance from their target, waiting in elevated positions for a clear shot. Care should be taken in open spaces. Check the balconies. I should note that their rifles are equipped with a bayonet for close quarters combat, and that his snipers are well aware of how to use it. That's weird. Are you alive? Bruh. Maybe not. Holy moly, lots of places to explore here. This looks like it should be a control point, or something near a control point. Threshold utility. Thresholds have always been sources of great inspiration and great challenge. When a new threshold manifests in the oldest house by redacted, we never know what new discoveries it will provide to the Bureau. But we must also seize these opportunities. This report will examine the process of distinguishing recent threshold events based on their utilitarian possibilities. The quarry brought Blackrock, one of our most invaluable discoveries, but if the mold has any scientific value, it has been difficult to find due to the lengths we must go into in fighting back the particularly prolific plant. These are very distinct cases and worth comparing as their study offers vastly different dangers and rewards. I guess this is the mold. Hi Carla, does it strike you as odd that Darling insists on having us appear in those bizarre videos of his? I mean, we just stand there. He doesn't even let us have lines or anything. Don't get me wrong, beats a day in the lab, plus it's always great to work with you. Oh yeah, I finished the comparative analysis of the 2 black rock samples you sent, the prism or whatever you called it. I filed them in the usual place under C for Carla. A handy mnemonic device, right? Ha ha. Anyway, let me know if there's anything you want to discuss about the data. I'll gladly explain. Maybe we could chat about it over some drinks or dinner even. I can't remember the last time I had a good steak. Maybe we could go together after work sometime. I'm free tomorrow. All the very best, Hubert. Quit hitting on your coworkers, Hubert. Oh, that was one big circle. Okay, that's good. Off to parapsychology. Let's see, is there other places I need to explore? I was just down there, so I don't need to go down there. Oh, I haven't gone in this shelter. Emergency call summary. A possible AWE in which an unnamed individual experienced transcorporeality via a phone line. Event is notably similar to AWE redacted. Event is believed to have been caused by, and as a result, the following measures have been taken. New major targets and executives. So I have the ability to just throw rockets back at them, but I was already holding something. So I just kind of gotta take it. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Where'd the other guy go? I killed both with one throw? Oh my god, how many? They just disappear. Is it because I'm retreating too much? I'm on medium difficulty, I think. just trying to explore, guys. Come on. Plant complaint. So I was just wondering about the plants and research. Is it really necessary to sing to them? I mean, that janitor does have a nice voice, and the plants sure seem to like it. But he could just switch it up a bit. I'm getting pretty tired of the tango. And where did these plants even come from? No one seems to remember when they were planted. People like them a bit too much, if you ask me. Are we being invaded by houseplants worth looking into? Sure thing, weirdo. I want to see what I get for doing these timed missions. Where is pneumatics? All the way over there? Is that all that's in here? Looks like. Still can't go that way. That's interesting. That's like one of the first blocked off areas we found. You want to go through dead letters? No, not really. This way first looks like... Oh, we can't go this way first. Yeah, this is like a dead end, isn't it? Nope, it's not. Okay, we're here. Ish. Oh, there's a guy. Why isn't the music stopping? Personal mods full. Okay, hold on. So there are some items that actually blow up, and I've hurt myself a great deal as a result of that sometimes. So yeah, some things are different. Versus enemies, they all kind of seem to be the same, aside from like maybe an explosion type thing. So yeah, there is some difference. Pierce. Okay, cool. Wait, I do want to make Pierce. I don't necessarily care for spin. This is like an SMG, and this sounds like maybe a sniper. I can upgrade this, which I will do. I can do it again? Almost done this. Just don't die to the very next person I run into. I should go to the maintenance sector and finish this so I can pick up the next stuff. So here, I'm here solely to kill one history burn. So I can get that, like, side quest out of my log. This is the elevator. I don't want to leave yet. He wants to kill a trooper. Okay, bad guys, good. That was not a trooper. At least one more guy based on the music, but I don't see. Oh shit. So I finished one quest, which is kill 50 dudes without dying. I don't know how to get out of here. Already been here. Okay, this control point. Which means the elevator's over here, which, like, we've basically been through all here. Okay, whatever. We finished another countermeasure. Headshot boost. That's interesting to me. Still like what we have. Actually, I'm gonna change to accuracy. Okay, and we will fast travel. Let's just go to where we're supposed to go next. Oh, we can't fast travel to new place because we don't have a control point there. I wonder if those guys will show up to fight me in field training again. There might be a trooper among them. I have to do the course? Nah. Okay. First order of business, we go to parapsychology. There's probably going to be a control point there. Although I don't think we've gone up here. Nor have we checked all of these offices. Synchronicity. Synchronicity is the phenomena long recognized by the wise, but only recently given a name by science. It is how we rationalize events connected by no identifiable causality, yet clearly conjoined in purpose. How does a dream foretell an event in the physical plane? Why do hounds bail at the death of their master, which has occurred miles away? The world is unified in ways we do not yet understand, and sometimes we stumble across these invisible, unseen chords and wonder at the result. The visionary Carl Jung laid the road, now we must walk it. My fledgling research department will make it our mission to reliably reproduce behavior by the close of 1959. Once done, the mechanics of synchronicity will lay themselves bare in due time. We are striding into the future of science. History may not remember our names, but God himself will. Is it like viewing a bed? Oh, I hate these guys. Good God. Dr. Darling's office. Dimensional research. I don't think I want to go there. We'll go into Dr. Darling's office though.
I've been fielding questions recently regarding HRAs. What are they for? Do you always need to wear them? And what's the deal with the Hedron resonance anyway? Fuck. Despite what you may have heard, HRAs are not monitoring devices. We're not tracking your movements or listening to your conversations while you're wearing them. We do that regardless whether or not you're wearing an HRA. Think of them as a life preserver. Only instead of water, the thing HRAs protect you from is classified. One day that classified, not water, might pour in, and you'll be glad you got an HRA keeping you afloat. And if you don't have an HRA, don't worry. It'll be quick and painless. Kidding. I'm kidding. We're making more. I've been fielding questions recently.
Astral plane counter essay. Dr. Darling is insistent that certain objects of power share a direct connection to the redacted, an entity or group of entities that we have little information on, or little that I am allowed to access. In his written reports, he states there is a clear link between these objects of power, the blank, I'm going to assume maybe that's the hiss, the astral plane, and the oldest house itself. His work supposes these links are innate, a fact ingrained in the very blank of objects such as the hotline or the service weapon. But what if these particular objects were never linked to the blank, but had a connection forced upon them? Isn't it strange that no other objects of power require such direct contact with the blank? Isn't it strange that using the service weapon or the hotline will result in grievous harm or even death if the user is not the director, or at least worthy of the role? Why do we assume this involvement by the blank is a natural fact and not something more blank?
Regarding HRAs, what are they for? Do you always need to wear them?
Resonance theory. Resonance. It's there, but we can't see it. It vibrates around us, through us, from us. But what if the vibration is conscious? What could a force like that do? Blank opened the door to a blank I've called blank. The blank emits a force that is far beyond the forces we previously dealt with. It has shown me so much that I have to wonder, is resonance the key element in all altered phenomenon? AWEs, altered items, objects of power, do they share common blank that we've yet to discover? We can harmonize control points, but what else would the correct frequency allow us to achieve? What if resonance has been the answer this whole time?
And what's the deal with the Hedron resonance anyway?
What's the deal? Dr. Darling, I suspect my colleague Dr. Harrington has already contacted you asking for an increase in her department's budget. I'm not surprised. Parapsychology has always been the squeaky wheel, all fuss but no results. Parakinesiology has always been the stronger department. More breakthroughs, more tangible data, more usable research. I'm sure a man of your esteem can plainly see which department is more deserving of the budget increase. Just think what those additional resources could do for an already formidable research team. Anyway, I know you're a fan of single malt, so I left a bottle of well-aged brown on your desk. Yours in admiration, Dr. Abraham Lewis.
Despite what you may have heard.
Astral plane. The Bureau has spent years studying why objects of power transport users into the astral plane when touched. My predecessor, Dr. Ash, theorized that a potential receptacle determined by Jungian archetypes in the collective subconscious would be inhabited by paranatural energies when an AWE occurred in its vicinity, creating an altered item. Over time, a link was created by the blank in the astral plane to that item, making it an object of power. So many additional theories have been raised since Dr. Ash's time. Objects of power were placed on Earth as tests by some astral entity. Our dimension was once a part of the astral plane, and the objects were left behind as its borders receded. The astral plane was an early threshold into the oldest house, but the connection was severed, and now the two are linked solely through objects of power. I will attempt to disprove some of these in order to thin the herd. Hopefully the truth will emerge.
HRAs are not monitoring devices. We're not tracking your movements. Or listening to your conversations. While
Okay, on to parapsychology. And a fire.
She's in trouble. I need to reach her.
agree, but also give me a control point, maybe? I feel like that's the way I'm supposed to go. Scared the shit out of me. Should have ran for some health. Oof. Don't make me fight here again. Thank you. They all dead? Emergency call supplement. AW18, transcript of a call to the California State Emergency Services. Dispatcher 911, what is your emergency? Hello, I'm here. Can you hear me? I can hear you, ma'am. Where are you? I'm inside the wires. I'm lost. Ma'am, have you been drinking tonight? I feel like I'm stretching through the wire towards you. Don't hang up. I might go if you hang up. Go where, ma'am? Go. Gone. Away. Okay. And can you describe your surroundings? Unknown noise. Ma'am? Hello? Ma'am? Note, dispatcher attempted to call the number back, but it was no longer in service. Astral Exhibition.
The astral plane. Similar to an iceberg, what you see is not what you always get. Regardless, this place is vitally important to the Bureau. Most information on the astral plane is classified, but we can talk in broad strokes, keeping in mind that these are staggeringly complex systems, and simplification does them no justice. Now, the white non-space, the ever-present inverted black pyramid, the board, all linked, intrinsically tied to the oldest house, tied to the director, the process of choosing a director, tied to all objects of power in terms of who controls them. Yes.
Yes. Oh, a control point, finally.
The astral plane. Similar to the iceberg, what you see is... Regardless, this place is vitally important to the Bureau. Most information on the...
We can take this one, but the others, there's like nothing to...
astral plane is classified.
I don't have those guns or whatever.
We can talk in broad strokes, keeping in mind these are staggeringly complex systems, and simplification does them no justice. Now, the white. An early hypothesis was that the mindscape of the astral plane is subjective, but that was fast proven wrong. It's an actual place, not a construct of the mind, even though it is with our minds that we enter and experience it. But then one could argue that that's the case with all reality. We've been able to record footage of the astral plane by monitoring the brain activity of those experiencing it. That is the only concrete material that has come out of the astral plane expeditions. Apart from one shocking exception. In the astral plane footage, we're always in the vicinity of the pyramid. We've concluded that this, not the entire plane, is what the board controls. We have glimpsed movement, native species, always in the distance, and yet contact was made. We don't have footage of this, a technical malfunction, but when one of our astronauts returned, a brain cloud, an astral fugue, had hitchhiked a ride in his head. It ruptured out, killing the subject in question. It's a relentless predator, pursuing thoughts, minds, lethal to those the entity feeds on. Proper containment protocols are to be observed when dealing with it.
Cool. Astral Exhibition. The Astral Exhibition was originally built for the astronauts to use as a training location, a place to grow accustomed to the sights and sounds of the astral plane before diving into the real thing. We could have done a better job with it, but Blank was being stingy with the budget. However, once we discovered the Blank, we decided to repurpose the space. Similar to how zoos hope familiar surroundings will affect the well-being of their animals, we hope to observe the Blank's behavior in an environment similar to its home dimension. So far it just breaks everything we put in with it, but Rome wasn't built in a day. Addendum. New naming conventions have been established for the astral entity now known as Astral Spike. Outdated terms in this report have been redacted. Oops.
An early hypothesis...
No, we just watched that. So that's the Astral Spike. It's the beam.
I can't believe they keep that thing here.
am I going towards this thing? I don't want to go towards this thing. Why am I going in here? How is this considered intelligent? EK. Like, there's gotta be something that I need to put these power nodes up against, right? Oh, there it is, right there on the wall. Purpose. Yeah, I'm wondering, like, do I trap it inside there? What's that?
What was the Bureau doing with that thing?
Someone answer, damn it! We need backup down here!
Marshall, are you still there?
Shit. We're so close. We need to hurry.
Christ. Where the hell did you come from? Alright, I gotta go get healing. Recording chair procedures. Before using the recording devices, please ensure the following safety measures are met. 1. Ensure the volunteer is securely fastened to the chair. 2. Ensure the hood is placed over the volunteer's head. This will prevent the volunteer from taking in visual stimuli during the record process, which can lower the quality of the captured footage. This also prevents recording technicians from viewing the volunteer's face, which undergoes muscle spasms during recording that some consider upsetting. 3. Check if the volunteer is comfortable. 4. Activate the recording apparatus. 5. After recording is complete, check volunteer cognitive ability using the provided questionnaire. Reminder, do not be alarmed if the length of the recorded footage exceeds the volunteer's period of unconsciousness. Astral dilation is a known issue. If any problems arise during this process, contact your supervisor. I do want to build the zoom, or not the zoom, the pierce weapon. I don't think we have enough stuff for it though. We know there are guys up on these stairs here. Or there were. Hiss cluster. Hiss clusters are unique in that they are concentrated manifestations of hiss resonance without the need of a host. Hiss clusters are dense spherical compressions of hiss resonance that serve support functions in the hierarchy of hiss entities. Clusters are capable of replenishing hiss hosts with infusions of resonance. This does not heal any physical damage inflicted on the organic host, but rather seems to rejuvenate them, allowing them to endure more bodily harm than normally possible. The fact that the hiss makes an effort to preserve its corrupted hosts underlines a level of awareness and discretion that was previously just speculation on my part. Can this entity be considered an individual or simply an extension of the hiss as a whole? Capturing one alive would be quite interesting. Precognitive powers. Nadine, send this to research for analysis. My precognitive powers. Urgent. Dr. Darling, last night I had a dream. In the dream, I was given the solution to the staffing problem I'd been presented with just yesterday. The problem is of a confidential nature and must therefore remain unclarified here, but I can assure you that the method through which I received this helpful information was undeniably paranatural. I can only draw the conclusion that I possess exceptional precognitive abilities and as such offer my services to the Bureau's research teams. We must utilize my powers for the greater good. Mr. Francis Bertram. I don't think I'm getting the hiss notes in the communications department. But you never know. This is a control point? Oh, maybe I can actually. Fine, we'll do some maintenance stuff. But first we fast travel to... Where was the... In executive hiss notes. Should have gone here first. So there are hiss nodes somewhere in here. One on that side too. Jeez. Come on. handy. Who else is shooting? Oh, behind me. Where did you even come from, dude? I got a bunch of stuff for that, eh? I have too many weapon mods. Okay, back to a control point, and we will go to maintenance to kill some stuff for a bit. We have enough stuff to make this, we just need more source. Cool. We will do so. We will not do this yet. We just need to kill 25 guys here and a hiss trooper if we can find one, and headshots. Using Pierce, I did not read that. I've come this direction like 100 times. Anyone want to fight? Apparently, yes. Ow. Come here. Come here. Oh, how'd you get there? I do not remember how I'm supposed to get up to the next level. Like, I feel like this is supposed to be open. Okay, we're done with this. We're not doing this. Let's teleport. Let's continue the story. Enough paying attention to the stupid missions. I'll be right back. Okay. I went to the wrong one. This is the one that I activated before we teleported. X-ray light box. Groupthink. This study extends the works of Irving Janis, Robert Barron, and others by proposing strong causal links between groupthink and the passive or active use of telepathy. To prove these connections, the parapsychology department carried out various variations of Solomon Asch's original conformity experiments using telepathic individual as the suspect. Using a telepathic individual as the subject. See experiments blank for details. Extensive qualitative and quantitative data resulting from these experiments was then used to identify telepathic interference within the group. Further empirical findings suggest measures can be taken to safeguard against telepathic influence on behaviors by engaging in blank. Rather boldly, this paper stands to revolutionize decades of groupthink theory and provide new directions for further experimentation on the mind, including manipulation of blank and blank. So do I know where the hypnosis lab is?
Marshall, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Who is this?
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm coming to help.
Faden. Hold on. I'm setting the elevator for you. We need to talk.
She got that right.
More of you? Really?
Not a fan. Fuck. I need more damage on my gun. Let's see if we can find the hypnosis lab first. Hello. Thought you could hide from me. Hypnosis lab. I assume shooting one will aggro all of them. Okay.
I see it. Another object of power? They're just standing there, mesmerized by it.
Please state your name for the record.
Paul Warren, astronaut, first class.
And you are aware that exposure to the astral plane can result in death, disability, personal injury, corporeal untangling, cognitive collapse, loss of ego, and partial to full dementia?
Yeah. I am.
And you acknowledge that your use of the astral conduit, aka the X-ray light box, is purely voluntary?
Yes, I do.
Perfect. Your suit is good?
Yeah.
Okay, you're all set. Open the door for Mr. Warren, please.
Interesting. What is seize? Tell me how to use the frickin' ability, you jerk. Enemies at low health can be seen. at me, bro. Finally. Okay. Now we can seize. These guys all died?
Their brains were fried when I took over the object.
Still don't have enough to make the new gun.
Marshall, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Who is this?
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm coming to help.
Faden. Hold on. I'm setting the elevator for you. We need to talk.
She's got that
I
right.
need to fight.
More of you? Really?
Whew, that went better. New gun, baby. I think I have to, yeah, I have to equip it. X-ray light box. No unique procedures needed. The object is a light box used to examine X-ray images. The image cannot be removed from the light box. The information on the image belongs to a patient named blank. The object allows para-utilitarians to forcefully seize an individual's blank. The seized individual becomes blank. To the user, the effect lasts blank. Once released, the seized blank as a result of the psychic trauma. Oh, the seized die, probably. The object has no current binder. Janitor named blank bound the object at St. Anne's Hospital in blank. Soon the building's occupants were blank by him. Bureau dispatched an emergency response team to blank, the perpetrator, and blank the item. Fatalities numbered in the blank. Holy shit.
Trench said his team knows all the Bureau's secrets, Marshall especially. Does she know what happened to Dylan?
Oh, weird elevator.
Marshall is waiting for you in the luck lab, just down the hall.
Luck and probability. Altered item 52, rubber duck. Discovered in the home of Agent Blank after his young daughter complained of being followed by her rubber duck. According to Agent Blank, the matter was ignored, believed to be the results of a child's imagination until he began to hear the quacking at night. After discovering the item hiding in his daughter's closet, he brought it to the Bureau for study. Updated. It was discovered that Agent Blank was bringing known paranatural materials into his home, illegally taking them outside the oldest house. How this may have affected the creation of an altered item is being investigated. Agent Blank has been terminated. Oof. Is that the entrance to where we've been? I think so, yeah. Another control point. What up? These are all good guys. Mail room and personnel protection. I'll get there one day, alright? Does it say what I get from doing this? It's a 4-leaf clover. I can take it and put it back. Weird.
There you are. I was starting to worry.
What up?
Congratulations on your appointment, Director Faden. I'm Helen Marshall, head of Bureau Operations. Zachariah's dead then, and I assume you found his gun.
Just call me Jesse. Trench told me to find you. He said you could help.
And he told you this through the hotline. Makes sense.
None of this phases her? Really?
Here's the situation. Darling created the HRAs in a lab nearby. We need more if we're gonna survive this attack. My rangers can't secure the lab alone, not against those things. We need more firepower.
At least she seems to know what's going on here. She could know about Dylan.
I can clear out the hiss. I'll be your firepower.
That's a good answer.
Is she testing me?
Darling has systems in place to protect his labs. This should help you get past them. We'll talk more after you clear out the hiss. Rangers, let her through. We'll have to lock the door behind you. Sorry, but we can't risk a breach.
Would you give me?
Has anyone heard from Salvador?
Last anyone heard, he was taking a security team into containment. The reason is currently unknown.
I think I know the reason.
She didn't give me a new clearance level. I'm still clearance level 3. Oh, you're getting healed. Hey, okay. You can zoom, like, the various guns have set zooms. I know I can get attachments for this one to zoom in more. But I don't currently have one.
I see Rangers over there. We have to help them. I gotta get closer. Jesus Christ. Whew. I just picked up possession. I haven't really used it much, no. His warped wield only paranatural abilities similar to drifters. They are able to telekinetically shield themselves with nearby material and launch objects at their target. These entities are particularly destructive and difficult to kill, possibly indicating a greater internal reinforcement of Hiss resonance. Why do certain Hiss display paranatural abilities while others rely on Bureau firearms? Do certain corrupted entities have less potential than the hosts that become Hiss warped? Or is this perhaps an indication of evolution or maturation of the Hiss corruption? Are there other stages of evolution yet to be found? What if the Hiss inhabits a host for a month, a year? Do hosts expire after a certain amount of time? Does the corruption become too strong for an organic body to endure? Only time and well-documented observation will tell. You almost died, dude. Get some health back. Okay, try and get the control point again. So they want us to go straight? We go sideways. More loot first. Shelter. There was a shelter back at the start of this room too. I should go back and check that out. Threshold kids. With the recent arrival of the blank, there are certain glaring gaps in the Bureau's ability to educate and raise a young blank. There are no other blank for blank to play with, and blank is expected to learn about frightening new concepts. Solution. Blank will require a slow, blank-friendly introduction to paranatural topics. With this in mind, allow me to introduce the Threshold Kids, a television show in which a cast of cheerful puppets explain the dangers of living at the Bureau, but also show the fun side of the paranatural. Budget would be minimal. I took a few puppet making courses at my local community center. We can have my research staff build the sets, record the footage, and even do the voices. It will be good for morale, and I guarantee Blank will respond positively to these videos. We can't expect a Blank to enjoy lectures and people in lab coats, but as television has proven for years, Blank love puppets. I assume Blank being kids. Go check out the shelter back here. I think there's a door there too. Synchronicity lab. Is there one on this side? There is not. At the Synchronicity lab first. Oh. Clearance level 6. Looks like there's a control point beyond there too. Altered item inside. Cool. Synchronicity experiment. As a test, television sets were placed in a variety of locations around the world inside rooms identically decorated. The hypothesis was that by identically altering the decor of every room and then changing the channel in every room but one, that the single differing television would spontaneously align the incoming frequency to match its synchronized counterparts. The experiment seemed like a failure until it was observed that the agents responsible for arranging and monitoring these rooms were all experiencing the same emotional turmoil as one clinically depressed member of the team, himself being located in the eastern part of blank. Psychological examination of the agents proved the correlation. Interestingly, the phenomenon of synchronicity did occur, but not in the way we predicted. So we gotta remember there is a door with level 6 in here. Interesting. Thank you for the file, it was very helpful. I've re-archived it with the BlackRock research in case you need to refer to them again. Yes, the video shoots are always interesting. I expect my availability for those to decrease in the future, however, as my analysis of this newly discovered BlackRock variant is reaching a critical point. I hope you will be able to attend them still. Darling seems to be under a lot of pressure lately, and I'm sure he would appreciate any support you can provide. Regarding the analysis you provided, I do not have any questions. Thank you for the expeditious delivery. Rituals. Obsessive-compulsive disorder, hoarding, anxiety disorders. While certain manifestations of these conditions are simply the result of mental illness, sometimes the individuals are simply performing blank called rituals. The blank of rituals can vary. Numerology, dream logic, forfeiture, verbal formulae, repetitive action, and causal tethering are just some of the procedures involved. Some rituals are consistent, such as pulling the light switch cord 3 times to enter the motel, but some are erratic. While most people engage in minor rituals every day, the vast majority do not understand the importance behind their actions. Avoiding disaster, amassing luck, or simply locating lost keys are all the results of daily rituals. Individuals who recognize the deeper meaning behind these compulsive actions are inherently aware of the paranatural world and, when located, should be considered for employment at the Bureau. Okay, looking out over where we just fought. Okay, moving on. Another control point. Oh no, it just looks like one. It's the rubber ducky.
Altered item number 52AE analysis, session 2. I will begin by introducing various stimuli to the item. First, a low voltage electric shock. No response. Next, I will introduce heat via a standard Bunsen burner. No response. Next, a series of solutions will be applied, each with a different value on the pH scale, from 0 to 14. No response to any value. Next, I will attempt to communicate. Can you understand me? Can you understand my words? Quack if you can understand my words. No response. This concludes session 2. We'll need time to prepare further tests.
That was weird. Keep your distance from the glass. You can't make me.
This way to the lab? Okay.
You must like these HRAs. Sounds like Darling built them. And most of the things around here. If Marshall can't help us with Dylan, he's our next best bet. Assuming he's not dead. Or taken over by the hiss.
I think it wants me to go up there, so I will go here first. There is no point to being here. Or is there? Personal mod health recovery. That's much better. Two of those puzzles so far and successfully done them both and still don't really understand what I'm doing with them.
You led me here. Any idea how to make it work?
Activate the HRA machine. Blackrock prisms. Blackrock prisms are unique formations of blackrock, distinct in both their shape and potency. While the density of blackrock dampens paranatural forces, the unique blank structure of prisms retains frequencies in the range of blank to blank hertz with the perfect blank harmonization. This report analyzes the results of focusing a blank through a harmonized prism onto a blank, methods for imprinting of non-physical fields onto blank, imbuing them with the properties of the harmonized resonance in the prism will be explored and explained.
Hello again, Director. It appears we have a new problem. We need to get the HRA machine working.
I've replaced a couple of spark plugs, but this looks a bit more complicated.
Darling must have had a system. Randomness isn't in his nature. The punch cards, the symbols, the terminals. How do they connect?
I'll see what I can do.
So there are 5 terminals. So if for number 1, do I care about these?
So, we need to find all the punch cards.
Maybe it's not a puzzle, maybe we'll just do it. Shit. There's 5, 2, 3, where's 4?
Have you checked the upper floor?
Shut up, lady. Let me play the game. Here's 4. So 4 is like all the top and then the right side of the cube in the middle. So there's those 2, and then it says the rest are XXX.
Each punch card should correspond to a terminal.
Oh my god, I'm gonna murder you. So is it saying we need to guess the next ones? Oh, hold on. Yeah, we want
These
the
whiteboard
full
drawings
black.
may be important.
Shut up. I get it. Then you get the last one.
The prism shattered. Darling's prototypes have a lot of issues. We need a new plan. We need more Blackrock prisms to make this machine work. Darling has another lab, down in the Blackrock processing site in maintenance. That must be where he keeps the prisms.
Maintenance.
I've been to maintenance already. I can find my way.
But how long will that take? Nothing here is simple. I need to ask her now, before I go.
I need something from you first. What do you know about Dylan Faden?
I knew this was coming. Lives are at stake here, and we need this machine working to save those lives. Once that is done, Director Faden, then we can talk.
She's right. As much as I don't want to admit it, I'm the only one who can help.
Fine. I'll get the prisms first.
Dylan will have to wait just a little longer.
But don't call me Director. Jesse is fine.
I'll call you Faden. Here, you'll need this keycard.
Thanks.
She just decides whatever she wants.
Emily Pope has set up a base in Executive. Once I have the prism, I'll meet you there.
Right. I'll move out immediately. And keep an eye out for Darling. Finding him might be the key to stopping the hiss.
It's just one large-scale HRA. It's there now. We are about to be exposed to a different kind of resonance. Hostile, viral, invasive resonance. That's what the Hedron resonance amplifiers are for. taking the protection Hedron can provide us, and keeping us from being wiped out.
What was that?
Here, this will lead back to Central Research.
Laters. Oh, okay. Down to maintenance, baby. Yeah, the video seemed like Darling's video seemed like a memory of Trench, but that weird quarry or whatever they were showing, I wonder what that was.
Marshall knows something about Dylan. Is he here? Is he alright?
So we need Pierce and
HRAs first.
So
They'll help save everyone, including Dylan, once I find him. Can you keep him safe? Like you do with me?
Oh, I've been in here before. I remember this, but we didn't have a key card. Now we have a key. Disappear on its own? Turbine room, we can open that up. Security check. This is that weird store thing that opens. Yeah. So it's either through the big stone doors that move, or through here. Let's go here first. Okay. Another one. Why would I want to go back to the motel? Right, ring the bell, it opens the doors. I do not. I don't remember being able to click on things in here. Oh, am I supposed to match these rooms up now? Okay. Radio on the right, plant on the left, picture straight but chairs out. And we got the black pyramid key again. It's me, standing at the place. Alright, the door, or the bridge is finished.
Okay, we need to find a way to Blackrock processing. That's where Marshall said we'd find a prism.
Atlas theory. The Atlas is a physical expression created by the oldest house. Its purpose and function are currently unknown. The specific shape and dimensions of the atlas seem to indicate a more explicit purpose than the oldest house's usual walls, floors, or shifts. The atlas changes form but resists observation when doing so. No visual observation has been made during its change, and it only ever occurs between frames when monitored by surveillance cameras. Previous theory was that this change corresponds to house shifts and that the atlas is a blank of the blank itself. However, the shape changes do not occur at the same time as the building shifts, which makes this theory doubtful. Structurally, the atlas is made of the same blank material as the rest of the oldest house. Further observation will hopefully aid in discovering its purpose. Oh, we got a bunch of stuff here, actually.
Resonance is the key. Vibration, frequencies, waveforms, fields we didn't know were there. It's physics. These fields in complex interaction, altering reality that comes to contact with them. Hedron is communicating with me. It's trying to warn me of something imminent. I've been using every known method to analyze the data. Exposing myself to it. I'm seeing things and overcome by compulsion. It's not just data, it's protection. It's benign. We are about to be exposed to a different kind of resonance. Hostile, viral, invasive resonance. That's what the Hedron resonance amplifiers are for. Taking the protection Hedron can provide us and keeping us from being wiped out.
Objects of power are holders /665. To the other /blessing. We hold the reins /law. We are failing in translating hyper-real concepts. Secret /instructions will be lost. Ignore this message. Consider your message ignored. We'll have clearance 5. But look at the things I could click on in there. I didn't go in this bathroom. I didn't need to. What?
Trying to get headshots here. Still in front of Trooper here, apparently.
During an AWE investigation, our agents discovered a light switch cord in a Butte bungalow closet. They pulled the cord and were instantly transported to the Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream like haze. Whoa. Inside, they found a door marked with an inverted black pyramid. And just like that, it led back to the oldest house, some 2,000 miles from Montana. Now we're finding the cord in increasing numbers throughout the Bureau. Somehow the two places, they became in tune to each other. The actual physical location of the Ocean View is a mystery. Stepping beyond its walls has so far proven impossible. A place of power, like the oldest house. During an AWE investigation, our agents discovered a light switch cord in a Butte bungalow closet.
Glad to see you're still you.
Hey, Reesh.
Ranger Squad Charlie 7 returned from an expedition into the quarry threshold just after 0500 Zulu. Can you please state your names and describe the purpose of your expedition?
Kevin Horowitz, Rupert Well. Our mission was to map quarry grid coordinates G29. Secondary objective, as always, was to find a route from the threshold entrance and maintenance to the formation. Secondary objective was not a success. What a surprise.
And did you encounter any previously unrecorded event or entity while inside the threshold?
No.
We need to get them to a surgical
nothing.
station ASAP,
You think
but
we
I don't
should
think they're
talk about
stable enough to move.
Excuse me?
They're gonna have to be.
The mermaid.
Because we are moving out and I am...
Horowitz here found this mermaid in the quarry, just sitting on some black rock. She was singing this beautiful song, and he was overcome with desire. Oh, she was so alluring.
I'd say she was more enchanting than alluring.
Fine, enchanting.
Did you tell your CO about this?
No.
Hey, remember the deal?
Because it didn't
Feel a
happen.
hiss, I buy a
Nothing
shot.
happened.
Shelf only.
As usual, the quarry is full of rocks. That's it. Can we go now?
Fuck you guys. Get out of here.
If you notice the recent tension between Trench and Darling, they've both been acting odd lately. Trench concerns me the most. His sudden hostility towards Darling's project is very unlike him. He was the one to approve all this head-run research in the first place, but after Darling unveiled those HRAs, he was livid. Personally, don't see any reason not to equip Bureau staff with an additional protective device, especially not if it's as strong as Darling says. What do you make of this? Have you seen anything from either of them that strikes you as odd? Let's talk in person soon before the next Bureau heads meeting.
Hey, thanks for bringing down that... whatever the fuck that was. But we are barely holding on here, boss. How's the situation outside maintenance?
What do I tell him? The truth is harsh, but these people seem familiar with death.
The hiss are everywhere. Most of the Bureau is lost. We need Blackrock Prism to make more HRAs for any survivors in the safe rooms. I'm here to check Darling's Blackrock lab.
So to recap, death, disaster, and imminent destruction. Another day at the FBC. Well, Darling's lab is just past Blackrock processing. I got good news and I got bad news on that front. Good news is, right down the hall. Bad news is, a hiss monster has decided to move in, so that's great.
Monster.
That's what the Rangers said. The ones that survived, anyway. But we are just treading water here, and the hiss keep coming. Salvador would know what to do, but apparently he took a security team into the containment sector just before the lockdown happened, and, well, no one's seen him since. But hey, at least we got you, our fearless leader.
They shouldn't rely on me. They don't know me. They don't know how I've failed people.
You've done a good job here, Arish, but you should take your people and get to the base in Executive. You can regroup there. I'll go deal with this monster. I'm getting kind of used to them.
Aye, aye, Faden. And be sure to put a bullet in that thing for me.
So 1 second, I just realized why the alerts weren't popping up. I don't have it set up on this scene like an idiot. Okay. Now we should be able to see alerts when people do stuff. Forgot to set it up last week when I started playing Control. My bad.
Arish wasn't kidding about that monster.
Swan boat. Item is made of fiberglass painted to resemble a swan. Foot pedals allow the item to propel forward in water. The item emits a pulse of physical force at an estimated force of blank. Possible connection to object of power 5. Measuring the exact force created by the item has been hindered by concerns from the Human Resources Department. Item was seized from an activity rental service called Blank, located on Lake Blank on Vancouver Island, Canada, after it ejected numerous riders over the course of a summer, bringing the boat to the attention of the media. The item was transported to the Bureau by helicopter. Containment specialized accompanied it, sent to recite formula C.9 through 32 recursively. What occurred in the helicopter is not known, but all agents were lost in the crash. The item was recovered and then transported by train. It arrived at the Bureau without further incident. I'm not going to do any of the timed missions right now. Let's just continue the story. We don't have access to 5 yet.
You showed me the HRA when I first got here, and the machine that makes them. Can you help me find a prism?
So this is a fight arena, not... Where's the bad guy? You have to touch that box first, though.
Shit! They're shattered. What the fuck?
Oh, whatever that was left. God! Sorry. That scared the ever-loving piss out of me. God damn it. So it pops up spits, so I gotta avoid the spit by dashing, and then I gotta shoot it. I don't think I can dash holding something. Maybe I can. I should try.
The sun is on this. Happiness comes.
Put more pressure on that wound.
Where is that from? Oh, just through that door that I can't go through right now, right? Or maybe I have to unlock this from the other side?
Arish wasn't kidding about that monster.
Yeah, we need clean.
You showed me the HRA when I first got here, and the machine that makes them. Can you help me find a prism? Single prism left.
Okay, so I can dash while holding on to
something. Let's hurry up and find Darling's lab.
Hiss distorted. Hiss distorted agents are able to render themselves invisible and emit a powerful concussive blast when in close range of their target. Curiously, the hiss distorted is apparently not able to utilize both abilities at once. It must make itself visible when it goes on the offensive. Just like cloaking technology in Star Trek. The Hiss Distorted is unique in the fact that it wields a paranatural ability to previously unknown to the Bureau, perhaps tapping into a yet undiscovered object of power. How does this invisibility work? Does the Distorted become resonance temporarily? Does it use HissNet resonant to refract light? The physical deformation of this particular Hiss entity is noteworthy in its thoroughness. Clearly, the human host would have died from such extreme alteration, which prompts the question, are the corrupted simply animated corpses? Didn't seem to drop anything special.
There are areas in the oldest house where, under the right conditions, when the frequencies match, other dimensions leak in. We call these areas thresholds. The quarry is one of the more stable thresholds in the maintenance sector. That's where black rock comes from. Extra-dimensional matter. It has the unique property of blocking out a lot of frequencies. A good thing. It keeps things stable, contained. Think of it as paranatural lead. Our research involves many dangerous things we absolutely need to keep in check. That's what the Black Rock Line fire breaks are about. The panopticon container cells.
Sorry to interrupt, sir, but I need the code for the quarry elevator.
Oh, Emily. The codes. Black Rock 665. Neighbor of the Beast. Get it? We can do that again if you...
That guy's great. BlackRock has allowed the Bureau to make great strides in containment procedures since it was first discovered. This report will examine how its very structure is comprised of blank density that nullifies all resonance within a range of blank to blank hertz. Bureau innovations that incorporate black rock will be analyzed, most notably the fire breaks, feats of engineering designed to contain any future outbreaks, attacks, or other internal threats. The goal of this report is to encourage Bureau staff to explore further innovations using black rock, as work in that field has markedly slowed in recent years.
Other dimensions leak in. We call these areas thresholds. The quarry is one of the more stable thresholds in the
This should get us into the quarry.
That's where black rock comes from.
You heard that too, right? Black rock comes from a threshold, the quarry. So, the prisms must be there too.
Well, first we're going back here to open this one. Launch efficiency? Yes, please.
Oh, Emily. The codes, Black Rock 665.
Neighbor of the beast, baby.
Everything here is crazy. Weird, but it feels right. Like how the world should be. I am in an infinite building leading to different dimensions, and I never want to leave. Even with all the horror, I'm happy. It feels sane. Or just the right kind of insane.
One more headshot, and then we can just kill guys the way we want to. See that collateral? Beauty. So we got these, but we don't have... We still haven't found a trooper. But we'll kill a trooper just by default when we run into one. Well, I want to go check the other door, but having a control point first. We don't have spin, we don't have charge. Hiss guards in the executive with spin. Kill with pierce we can do. Can we even build spin yet? We need a ton more stuff. We'll build spin next just so we can have more countermeasures. What? That's weird. Oh, this is energy converters. We've been here before. Just down there. Elevator. Quarry. The control point. NSC. The NSC was designed by order of Deputy Chief Trench shortly before he became director. The container provides a safe method of extraction of blank's excess energy output while acting as a humane way to house him. Something sarcophagus container. The coolant pumps keep the container and its blank from overheating while the energy is siphoned. The energy is then conducted to the converters where it is rendered into a blank through the use of turbine generators. The electricity produced powers the entire bureau, making us completely self-sufficient and effectively invisible on the New York City grid. After NSC-01's disappearance by some unknown manifestation of blank's power, the occupant was restrained and a second model was built. NSC-02 possesses built-in spatial anchors that are designed to prevent any translocative effect from its occupant. So the power station is a thing, like a living entity. That's weird. The oscillator, altered item 3-KE. Extract from formal interdepartmental complaint. The notion of fan death has now become widely known in the region since foreign investigator Blank met with a local journalist to explain how electric fans operate at speeds that may suffocate users by overly disturbing the air. As our agency is still young, we must take care to avoid missteps. Any explanation given to the public must provide sufficient yet vague rationale that will reaffirm their certainty that ours is a stable, controlled world. We must tread carefully, especially in this increasing technological world, with the radio and other innovations allowing information to travel at speeds previously undreamt of. This is precisely why we insist that our department handle all communication with public bodies. With all due respect, William S. Powers, head of the Department of Public Knowledge and Diversions. Shelter.
Elevator's broken.
Mom,
Gotta get down the old-fashioned way.
It's broken. Mom, it's broken. Do hear another. Killing those guys doesn't count as killing them with this. Oh, I already got Pierce. It's already done. There's definitely something down there. Where's my next drop? Onto these, I guess. Dislike the noise. Oh, we can get a new countermeasure maybe? That one's fine. Quick little glance around. Any documentation? What the frick? stand beside a forklift when they can blow up, apparently. We're going. Don't know where we're going. Hidden location discovered. Ow, what the? What is even hitting me? Just like something on the wall? I need to leave. Yeah, healed up a bit, thank you. Oh, because I got out of combat, I guess. That place scares me. Maybe we'll try later. I can't get out. Let me out! Thank you. Hello, health. Oh, thank you. So many different ways to go. Good. A dead end. Good. A dead end. Quarry equipment order. We need additional diamond blades ASAP. To continuous rim this time to get the clean cut research wants. This black rock shit is tough. We're going through blades like we're made of these damn things. The dimensions of these slab The dimensions for these slabs of black rock they want are outrageous. For all the grief they're causing me, these fire breaks better fucking work a treat. Go ahead and double the last order. That's like a spike. No, I don't want. I don't want. I don't want to fight the spike. That's the direction I'm supposed to be going?
Whoa. Not what I expected.
Okay, let's check back here first. That was fluky. She's holding her gun. There must be something to fight here. Hopefully I can see it first and snipe it. Aha. show you friend. Okay, that's a new way in. All Bureau personnel are reminded to kindly not smoke in the quarry. Even though the quarry area is technically an outdoor space, it is still part of the Bureau, and therefore the no smoking rule does apply. Not only is it inconsiderate towards your fellow employees to refrain from inflicting harm of secondhand smoke, it is also prudent to avoid any risk of gas fires, unforeseen threshold reactions, and possible creation of altered receptacles. Under no circumstances should cigarette butts be left in the quarry. Thank you for your understanding. Alright, let's head this side. Activate explosives. Oh, sneaky. Oh! Well, let's hope there's some health down here. I forget I got a dash. I can dash in the air. Okay, I want to try that one more time. How do I get out? Shit! Alright, we got like 15 minutes left in the stream. I will try to activate the explosives before we end the stream. Yeah, this is the Ultimate Edition. It has the Foundation and AWE, I guess, it's DLC or expansion. I'm not sure exactly what it is. Quarry incident. During my weekly safety inspection to the quarry threshold, I discovered the entire crew in a state of blank. The whole team was blank, aligned, and staring in a uniform direction, the city in the distance. Despite my most vocal efforts to gain their attention, they remained blank for more than blank minutes until I had to resort to literally blank. Afterwards, they were dazed and could not provide any rationale for their behavior or any specific memories of engaging in it. My official recommendation for any crew working in a threshold area is to either shorten the length of their shifts or to carry out mandatory psychological evaluations on a weekly basis, or preferably both. And maybe we should order another expedition to the city. Where's the city? So stuff is locked. I need to figure out how to blow stuff up. There was a bunch of, like energy things, which I guess, you gotta... That's weird. Fully expected to have a fight. Yeah, I don't know what it actually contains.
And there it is, right where you led me. The HRAs, the prisms, they mean something to you. I need to get this prism to Marshall before it's too late. HRAs, then Dylan.
I don't want to deal with you. There's one in here? More than one in here? We should just fast travel. Central Executive.
Collins, any word on survivors?
We've located numerous safe rooms with survivors inside. We're waiting on HRAs before we open them. Once we can safely bring them out, survivors will be escorted here straight away.
Wonderful. Keep me updated.
Had to take a detour into the quarry, but I found plenty. Here.
We will start HRA production immediately. I promised I'd tell you about Dylan once you helped us.
This is it. She knows. 17 years I've waited.
Your brother is here. He was once known as Prime Candidate 6, codenamed P6. We brought him here after the ordinary event. He was groomed to be the future director. He had talents far beyond any other candidate in the program.
Of course he did. We found you together. We share a bond. Are you with him now?
So you kidnapped him?
We took him in. Your parents vanished along with every other adult in Ordinary. Eventually, his power changed him. There were casualties. He wasn't fit to be the director.
Did you know about this? Is this why you didn't bring me here sooner? Were you keeping me away?
Where is Dylan?
He's kept in the containment sector, in the Panopticon.
My brother. I thought we were the same. What if we are?
I'm going. Now.
I expected as much. I need to go check on something. Something I cannot let the Hiss find. It shouldn't take long, but you must watch the Bureau while I'm gone. And remember, Dylan is dangerous. Do not let him out, Director Faden.
How do I make her stop calling me that? I'm not here for them. Nothing's simple here. These people took my brother, but they've accepted me without question. Are they my enemies or my friends? I need to see Dylan. I need to know. I wish you could tell me what you know, explain things. Just stay with me, okay? I could use a friend right now.
Situation report. All sectors.
Executive is in the process of being fortified, as per your orders. Maintenance is relative. Stable.
Astral constructs. Certain resources / loot can be constructed / crafted into mods / forms. We advocate / facilitate this at control points / menus. This will only be available / exclusive for the director. Yeah, I already know this. I've been
Security
doing
employee named Arish has apparently prevented multiple key locations from being found by the case.
Well, now we've maxed out launch.
Research is overrun. Small team.
Just shy of being able to make spin. Being able to upgrade Pierce would be nice.
Currently holding the HRA. Containment is, well, it's gone dark.
Okay, I think we're gonna call it here.